Hello there, my friends. Welcome to the Star Wars Vault. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for new Star Wars content every week.
Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to recap the two latest episodes from the Maul Shadow Lord series on Disney+. We continue on with chapters 5 and 6, titled Inquisition and Night of the Hunted. Episode 5 brings us where we left off last week, with the Imperial Star Destroyer arriving on Janix after the droid Two Boots successfully called them in. Lieutenant Blake of the Empire walks in and immediately begins to bully the local police station. He transfers the chief of police permanently for not bringing this information of Maul's chaos to the attention of the Empire sooner. Lawson is then brought in for interrogation, where we see Marok make his debut in this show. Marok asks Lawson for everything he knows about Maul. And I gotta say, they did a great introduction of this character as he seemed extremely intimidating and competent, which is nice to see out of a Star Wars villain. Personally, I feel like we've been missing that for a while. Riley, Lawson's son, goes to the police station in search of his father. Two Boots informs the boy that Lawson is being interrogated and assures him everything will be fine. Riley runs into Lieutenant Blake, who orders Two Boots to escort the boy out. Riley then contacts his mother, who, if you remember, works for the Empire, asking what is going on with his dad. His mother tries to assure her son, much like Two Boots did earlier, that the Empire is only there to ensure the safety of the people. Marok seemingly gets his information from Lawson, who is finally let go by the Empire's aggressive questioning. Marok goes to the abandoned factory where the lightsaber duel in Episode 4 took place, and he uses the Force to sense that Maul was battling two other Jedi. Once again, you can see Marok displaying competence, intelligence, and purpose in this scene. Meanwhile, Maul discusses the current state of Janix with his Shadow Collective. He tells his second-in-command they will hide out underground, while he looks to still recruit Devon as a potential apprentice. Rook shows concern for this plan, but ultimately chooses to listen to her leader, while some of the Mandalorians express they're basically only in this for the money. We then watch Master Daki and his apprentice Devon attempt to flee Janix at a train station, with Daki even using a mind trick on a stormtrooper to get by. That slip-through only lasted for a moment, however, as another stormtrooper pointed out the mistake and start chasing the Jedi. Devon and Daki fight off several stormtroopers with their lightsabers, eventually creating an escape. Devon tells her master they can't hide forever, and that they don't have many contacts to reach out to for help. Daki suggests there might be one person who could. We then go to Lawson returning home to find his son, who has let in the two Jedi, Daki and Devon. This scene sets up the beginning of Episode 6, with Lawson realizing he has yet another major problem on his hands. Daki trusted that Lawson may be the only person of help to hide them from the Empire, but Lawson is more concerned with the safety of his son and tells them to leave. Shortly after this, Marok slices down the door with his lightsaber, leading to a fight chase scene between the two Jedi and the Inquisitor. Several hangar ships arrive as well, leaving Lawson no choice but to fight alongside the Jedi against the Imperials. Lawson's apartment is completely destroyed in the mayhem as they all escape, with Marok fighting very impressively against the Jedi. We quickly go to a scene at the police station where Two Boots is informed by the lieutenant that Lawson was now a wanted traitor of the Empire, and then told to remove his two boots, as it was not a part of standard uniform protocol. And in this moment, I think we see Two Boots perhaps having a change of mind about the Empire after originally suggesting they would make everything better, when he called them in. After Devon steals a hangar shuttle and creates some space from the Inquisitor, Lawson goes to a casino where he desperately asks help from his friend Rena. She reluctantly hides them as the Empire barges through her doors, to which she resists, and thus leading to another chaotic fight sequence. Lawson tells his son to go with Devon as he and Daki fight off the stormtroopers. Not long after, Marok catches up to Riley and Devon. The Jedi Padawan begins to fight the Inquisitor once again, trying her best to protect Lawson's son. They end up on a runaway train, where Marok asks Devon, "Where's Maul?" to which the former Sith Lord appears, as Maul says, "I'm right here." We then watch Maul and Devon team up against Marok, as Maul does an excellent job of showcasing to her that he is not her enemy. Eventually, Devon slices the train, separating them from Marok and thus creating an escape. Maul simply turns his saber off and walks away. As the story progresses, we really witness how well Maul is laying the groundwork for Devon to eventually become an ally, now that they have a common enemy. Episode 6 ends with Marok speaking to someone on a hologram. He addresses this person as "my lord," telling the unknown leader that Maul is too much to handle, especially since there are 2 other Jedi involved. Before we can see or even hear a response from the mysterious figure, the episode cuts to credits, some true cliffhanger stuff. If you ask me, there's only 3 possible people this hologram could be. I mean, maybe it's the Grand Inquisitor. We assume, he'd be above Marok. It could also be Emperor Palpatine, however, I doubt Marok would be talking to Sidious directly, but hey, you never know. And the third, most likely candidate, in my opinion, would be Darth Vader. It definitely backs up my theory since before the show started that we could get an appearance from the Chosen One himself. I'm definitely hoping to get a Vader versus Maul fight finally, but it really looks like story-wise, it's not just a fan fiction that I'm pitching here. Maul is too powerful for Marok, who probably is going to get some more Inquisitors to help next episode. But assuming they will fail, Vader will have no choice but to deal with Maul himself. I gotta tell you guys, this show is really doing great so far. Episodes 5 and 6 were a lot of fun. We even got to see Maul training on his own with his double lightsaber for about a minute. It's really cool to see that kind of stuff from time to time. These lightsaber fights were well done again, and I really love that we're just getting, 1 to 2 lightsaber fights every episode now. I don't think it's even overdone. It actually fits well with the story being told, if you ask me. It's so good to see something from Disney that actually feels like Star Wars, and I just hope this will continue for the future. Next week, we will get chapters 7 and 8, followed by the final 2 episodes on May 4th. I'm going to rate these episodes 8.5 out of 10, which is basically what I'd rate the entire show so far. But now, I'd love to know what you all think. Did you enjoy episodes 5 and 6 of Maul Shadow Lord? Do you really think it's Darth Vader on that hologram? Whatever your opinions are, make sure to comment them down below. Also, don't forget to force push the like button if you enjoyed today's video. I greatly appreciate it. I'll catch you guys with a new video real soon, so until then, my friends, may the Force be with you.